Hello and welcome back to the channel and another review slash comparison video. The very kind people who sent me out this XTool D8 BT have sent me out an XTool D7 to compare the two and see if maybe this is a bit more suited to yourselves. So today is Saturday. For you guys, I'm going to make sure I do these review videos on a Saturday for two reasons. One, to make sure if you see a notification from me on a Saturday, you know it's a review video, and secondly, so it doesn't interfere with the weekly videos that we do on the cars, because I don't want the review videos to take away a video from the week. Do you know what I mean? So these are purely just additional videos. If you like to watch them, please do. It does obviously help maintain and give me the opportunity to do what I do with the cars, so I can make videos for cars. These videos do help, so if you can watch, please do. And like I always say, if you are in the market for a scanner, then there's nothing better than seeing some hands-on experience with it to see if it's any good. Right, so let's get on with this comparison. So obviously we've tried and tested the D8. There is a video on that on the channel, so if you want to watch that, I'll put the link of that in the description. The D7 is a cheaper version of the D8, whereas the D8 is wireless and has the wire, cordless little OBD. This one is wired, so that's one difference. The D7 has a 7-inch screen, whereas the D8 has an 8-inch screen. There's a slight difference in, CPU speeds. What is this? This is a 1.8 gigahertz. This is 1.7, I think. Yeah, where is it? 1.6, sorry. Both 4-core, so there's going to be a little bit of slight difference in speed. But yeah, price-wise, we already know the D8 is £659. The D7 is quite a bit cheaper at £439. They both come with 3 years free updates and 2 years warranty. And after the updates have expired, you can pay to have extra updates each year if you want. But I mean, as standard, 3 years of updates and 2 years of warranty is pretty good, isn't it? Let's be honest. In terms of functions, the D8 is going to do more. It costs more money. It's going to do. And the D8 can support, things like key programming with an extra piece of hardware, and you can also use an inspection camera on it. The D7 quite can't do them kind of things, but it can do a hell of a lot, and most things you're going to ever need to do when you're doing things like I do, fixing salvage cars. It'll scan every module. It'll tell you every error code on the car. If you're looking for airbag faults, engine faults, the D7 is going to do it. It's got plenty of options, plenty of functions, and yeah, more than you're going to need. So, I mean, just for instance, a few things that it can do: steering wheel position sensor calibration, HVAC control module calibration, injector balance testing, crankshaft sensors relearn. I mean, the list goes on. So let's get these both unpacked and just have a little look at them. So we have seen the D8, so let's look at the D7. So get this out. There we go. Turn it on. There we go. So in the box, you've got all your charging cable, and obviously you've got your wired OBD reader that you have to connect to it. We'll open up the D8 as well, just for a comparison. So yeah, it's substantially bigger in terms of physical size, isn't it? Yeah, and obviously the D8 has your wired, cordless little OBD thingy, so I like that. And Anyway, so let's have a look at this D7. I've not turned it on yet. This is the first time, so what we're going to do is we're going to go with the trial. As with the D8, get to do 3 little functions. And I will register it shortly. Thank you. Alright, so you get 6 times with this one, not 3. So I mean, the home screen, we can turn the D8 on as well. The home screen looks to be identical, so it's going to be using the same software, just with slightly different hardware. Let's give this a second to boot up. Both run on Android. Trying to get the glare off the screen. So yeah, they're both using identical software, both look the same. It's just the physical size. In terms of screen, there's just 1 inch difference. So shall we get this D7 into a car? What should we do? Should we put it into the Fiat 500C. So that's got all the airbags blown. It'll be interesting to see exactly what it brings up for us. So I'll get that all connected up, and we'll come back and see just how fast it operates. Because if you remember, the D8 was incredibly fast, pretty much instant on any air records. So we'll give it a go. Okay, so we're all connected in the 500C, and I want to go from scratch because I want to see how fast it operates. So we'll do auto scan. So like we've said on the D8, it does operate quite quick, the D8, so I want to see just how this compares. In fact, I've made a boo-boo. I've not turned the ignition on the car, so that's why not a lot's happened yet. I'll try that. Silly me. Yeah, it's happened. It's actually doing something now. So it's found the car. In all fairness, it's not got the model year right, but I mean, you'll find that with a lot of scanners, but it's found that it's a Fiat 500. So let's just see what happens here. We're going to go straight with automatic scan because I want to scan everything. I want to see what happens. And now it's flying through all the info. This car will be full of faults. Battery's been dead on it, it's been in a crash, all the airbags are blown. We're going to have a lot. So it's done already. We've got 2 on the engine, 1 on the ABS, 7 on the airbag system, 11 in the body control module, 1 on the power steering, and 1 on the entertainment system. Interesting. So here we are, massive list. Brake pedal switch, signal incorrect after event. Interesting. Fire prevention system, event information. Brake light switch, invalid signal. Front driver's airbag. Front driver sill pretensioner. Passenger sill pretensioner. Driver's knee airbag. Passenger airbag. And then yeah, 2 more pretensioner circuit thresholds. Low beam, open circuit, yeah, all the headlights are unplugged, so that's going to happen. Front right parking lights, yeah, we're going to get them, that's fine. CAN bus off. Battery level voltage low, that's because of the whole battery. Running lights, fire prevention, brake switch, yeah, so, I mean, it's picked up on a lot of faults there. A lot are because, like I said, the front end is off, there's no lights connected. A lot are because of the airbags. Some are going to be in historic codes. So I bet, what have we got in total here? 11, 18, 9, 21, 22 faults. Let's just clear everything. Because like I said, some will be historic, i.e. the battery one. And then we'll just see where we come back to. See, we've come back with only 8. So we've got all the airbag. I mean, it's not triggered yet, all the lights are unplugged, which it will do, especially if I tried to use them, so they will come back. But I mean, it's fast, isn't it? So let's go into airbag system, see how fast this reads. Read trouble codes. I mean, it's instant. It's instant, and it's showing you that they're all actually active, not historic. Before I cleared them, the ones that were old codes would have said historic on the side. These are saying they're actually active. Can we see some live data? It's always nice to see some live data. Let's have a look what it can do. I wonder if it's saying not available because they're blown. It'd be interesting to try it again when they're back in place, because it's just saying not available for everything at the minute. Interesting. It's slowly working its way down the list, but yeah, it's just saying not available for them all. Just strange. I mean, it's picked up on some values. Where was it? Lifetime of ECU. I mean, that's the battery voltage 15. I'll have to try that again when the airbags are all put together. Perhaps because the ECU's fired all the airbags, it cuts the connection. I don't know in these cars, so let's not presume it's the fault of the scanner. ECU info. Yeah, it's got the serial number and stuff, hardware numbers. I mean, it's pretty good, it's alright. It's a scanner, isn't it? End of the day. It scans your car and it tells you the problems. Let's have a little look at special functions. So it has got an option for key programming. Normal vehicle, let's just agree with that, see exactly what we actually end up with. We've got a list of cars. I'll try this particular car, see what it says for the key programming. So obviously establishing a communication, pre-coding from program key, Europe, 500, 279, number of keys. Alright, so it's telling us there's 2 keys coded to the car. Alright, no, I need a separation on the razor. No, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Right, yeah, let's not mess around with things. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But the function is there. I'm going to guess you will need another piece of hardware to actually do it. Like you do with the D8. A little look in, steering angle sensor. No, that one. I don't. No. Again, not going to bother with that. Right, okay, so, I mean, yeah, it does exactly what it's asked to do, doesn't it? It scans your car, it gets your calls, and it tells you your problems. I mean, there's not really much more. Unless you have a specific issue with a car, and you want to go into, diagnosing that issue. Like ABS faults tend to be wheel speed sensors, that kind of thing. There's not much more we can do on the cars we've got. They're all pretty basic issues. So again, in the future, I'll bring this back to the channel when I do have a specific fault that I need to chase and see how it does diagnosing. But for now, yeah, I'm again quite happy with it. Price wise, it's just a touch cheaper than the Autel that I bought. Autel didn't come with 3 years updates, it only came with 1 year. So with the XTool, you get 2 extra years free updates. And I think the Autel only came with 1 year warranty as well, whereas the XTools come with 2 years warranty. So that's a bonus, more free updates and more warranty. So yeah, there you go. I will put a link for both the scanners in the description. Hope you found this video useful. And yeah, like I said, if you're in the market for a OBD scanner, check them both out. One might be just right for you. So as always, thank you very much for watching these videos. Massively appreciated. I'll see you in the new week where we'll get some more work done on these cars. Thank you very much. Cheers.